take a bit of fluff and your comb, and you're just gonna lay it on here like that. And you can already see there's bits of stuff coming. And you just want to fill up your comb, not too full, some fleece, and start sticking it on. So that's about all I usually put on. So here's the comb. I'm going this direction across, and I'm pulling out the fibers. And it's actually a really relaxing task. You just pull the fibers out this way. You can flip your comb around so that the tines are down and go this way. Kind of makes it so you're going it on all directions. After a while, it just gets second nature to flip that comb around up and down. Just be careful because they're really sharp. All right, so see how I am going through here and I'm running out of fiber to pull. The fiber that's left on here is the waste fiber. You're going to set down your comb and you're going to take this off and you're going to put it in your waste fiber pile. So this has the second cuts or maybe some VM. It just pulled out kind of the junky wool, which is nice, but you're not done. So now you have another comb full and you're going to repeat that process. So here I am. Sometimes if it gets too difficult when you're pushing your comb through, like it's sticking and it's not wanting to pull easily, you want to get just the tips. And then if it's still sticking, take your wool very gently and you're going to lift it up just a little bit. And what that does is it makes it so that it releases a lot easier. So if you can see the back side there. So you're going to go ahead and do the same thing. You're just combing it. It's kind of relaxing. I like the sound of the comb. I don't know if you can see on the table how much VM I'm getting out, but it's coming out really nice. Okay, so I've got my comb. I'm going to set it down. And so now I have my waste wool. I'm going to take it off. These combs are very sharp, so you have to be really conscious of what you're doing. And you're going to actually repeat this process until your wool looks pretty clean. I think after this next pass, then I'll be done. It looks pretty good so far. A lot different than when we started. I'm going to go ahead and see how I kind of struggled with that comb, that bypass. That means that it might be a little too locked up in there, so I'm going to pull it up just a little bit. And you can see really well because it's separating all the fibers when you have dirt still in there and when it's come out. The act of just flicking it like this really helps that VM. And so here's just the waste wool, and it's getting less and less, isn't it? So that kind of gives you another signal that, yeah, you're just about ready. So I think I'm good. So I'm going to lift that up a little bit. Like I showed you, I'm going to lift those up because it's easier to pull out that way. And I don't know if you can see this, I put it in my lap. I'm in my shop right now, and they're doing construction. Nobody's here today, which is good. I put it in my knees, and some of these have little holes in them where you can put it on the table. It comes with a clamp, but I don't even know where my clamp's at right now. Actually, I had it the wrong way. So you want the fiber pointing to you, and make sure that it's up in the back. And then I just kind of pull it gently. And this is similar to when you're doing your hackle too. If you've got this beautiful piece here that's all ready for spinning, and so maybe a little tiny bit of VM in there, but not very much. The longer one. You don't want to pull too hard because you just want the fibers. And you don't want wasteful. So then you have, so here's a picture of the 3 that I did. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope that was helpful. And if you have a set of combs, give it a shot. It's one of my favorite ways of processing a piece for spinning. All right, you guys have a great rest of your evening.